Hi everyone, welcome to today's Altcoin Bible. Love it when the markets are moving, and it's so nice to have some upwards mobility. A big green candle to the upside. It's always really, really nice. What I'm going to do today is have a quick look at the Bitcoin chart, and I'm going to go to the altcoin charts as well. I think it's so important to remain grounded and not just lose your mind, because it's what happens when everything's boring for ages. You think you've got a ton of time, and then all of a sudden, if you haven't got an upside and downside strategy or a plan, even if you do, big movements, big volatility like that can really make you go, well, it shakes you. You know, you second guess yourself and what you're doing. But I just encourage you, you have a plan, stick to it and go from there. If you need to, step out to the weekly and monthly and see what is going on. All that said, what Bitcoin's done here is fantastic. It did everything I wanted it to do, although a little bit too hard, because it makes the decision making a little bit more difficult. And that's what these markets do to you. When you want a nice clean close above the 200-day moving average, that red line there, it just throws out a 8 to 9% candle. And it rips straight through to the next level. So 93,000, so we're in the mid-90s area. This is a really nice looking setup, I'm not gonna lie, guys. So 200, 100, all reclaimed. It's that quick, it's that easy. We've been just teetering on it, been threatening it, you know, orders stacked lower. Thankfully, a lot of us captured a lot of value to the downside, because you need a very balanced approach. You can't just always go all or nothing. I mean, you can, but you will miss out on some of those discounted levels. So you're taking on risk getting on the discounts, but as long as you're managing that risk, it's fine. Now you can really look to, you know, get aggressive on the upside. We want to be careful though, because above us there is now a tremendous amount of resistance, and that would be the 100,000 to high 90s levels. So 95,000 up to 100. It would surprise me greatly, even though this is really powerful. It surprised me greatly if we just rip through it, you know, just like we're done with the 200. The saying that nothing good happens beneath the 200-day moving average is very true. Now that we're back above it, we can have a bit more of a bullish bias. We can be very upward looking until proven otherwise. We don't want to lose any of those levels. I think now, and the issue for sort of not getting aggressive now is that everyone and their dog that is sidelined will want to buy any dip that comes, and they'll be layered back down into the 200-day moving average and some of these moving averages through here. So that does kind of process in my mind that, okay, well, there is a pretty strong chance here that we can just keep going. And it would make sense. That would cause max pain. A lot of the big movements we've seen in altcoins today, and also Bitcoin, is caused by that short squeeze, I think. It's just really been pushed through. So a lot of people that were short the market, thinking we're just going to meander and chop for a while, have just been positioned short above, and those orders have just been ripped through, and that's what creates that cascade to the upside, which we've seen.